Hi guys, welcome to today's video and to my channel if you're new here. I'm Debbie if we've not met before. Hello. And in today's video we're going to be playing with this palette from Revolution. It's the Enchanted palette and that's why I've changed up my background a bit. I know it's only September and Halloween's not till the end of October, but you know what? It's 2020 and it's been pretty rubbish and I love Halloween, so we're starting it early. And when I saw this palette, I just could not resist picking it up, and I picked up a few Halloween palettes to show you actually in other videos, but this is the colour story in it and it's so murky and grungy, just really inspired me. So if you want to know a bit more about the palette and see me create my first look with it, then please keep on watching. Okay guys, this is the palette artwork up close and it's just really beautiful. It's one of the Forever Flawless palettes, which I think Revolution do the formula on those the best. I've got the Constellation palette and I really enjoy that one, so I've got high hopes for this. You've got a mirror in the palette and then the shades, you've got 18 shades and 8 of them are matte and 10 shimmers. You're going to get a very murky, grungy kind of look I think with this, which is perfect for Halloween in my eyes. So what I want to do is concentrate in these sort of purples here, and I want to do a really like dark and moody and smoky purple smoky eye. So that's what we're going to do in this one. So I'm going to prime using a Lancome Hypno Styler. This one's in taupe quartz. I find these quite good for doing smoky eyes. When I try to do a smoky eye with a black base, it's quite difficult to blend the black to make the gradient. This is kind of a grey, so it works quite well for that, but you could do it with Black Beam from NYX, one of the jumbo pencils. I've done that before. I'm just using this as a base on my lid and kind of into my crease, but not all the way up to my eye, or not to my eye, to my brow should I say. These are really pretty on their own, like you could just put this on if you were really rushed in the morning, put one of these on and go pretty much, because they're really pretty. I'm not sure if they're available anymore. I think I'm going to go for the shade Trance on my lid or Haze. So this shade in the middle is going to be great to pack into my crease. So that's what we're going to start with. So that's called Inky, which again, you don't get too many navy blues mattes in a palette. So I'm excited for that if it works well. I'm just going to pack that in my crease to start with and not blend at all, just pack the pigment down. Going for a rounded shape with the eyeshadow, but then I'm going to put my customary black wing on as well to wing things out. That's going on nice, that's super pigmented. This palette was £12. I bought it from the Revolution website. First time of buying from the Revolution site, because I would normally just go into town and pick these up from Superdrug, but just not really left the house recently, so just buy everything online these days. I'm going to take that higher than I think I need it, because I'm going to blend it out with the purple shade Storm. I want to make sure that this colour still shows quite vivid in the crease area. Alright, before I start going in with the purple, I'm just going to blend out the edges of this blue, so that the blue and the purple don't mix too much and we can still see the purple in the look. So the next shade I'm going in with is Storm, so this lilac-y purple here. I think it's super cute that all of the pans have got skulls on them. I'm just going to show you before they've all gone. They brought out another palette at the same time that's got roses in the pans. That's part of their Halloween collection. I didn't pick that up, well I'm kind of tempted. I might still do so because that's got a lot of reds in it. This shade I'm going to need to be careful because I'm getting a little bit of fallout with this. I'm just literally just dip into the pan and it is pretty pigmented. Very murky and grungy, which I'm all about. I'm going to take a big fluffy blending brush now just to pretty much blend up to my brows. For my lids, I'm going to go with NYX Glitter Primer over the entire lid space there, because I'm just going to use, I think I'm going to use the Trance shade. I'm going to keep it all purple. So I'm just really applying this just to give us some adherence on the lid. I don't want to make it a cut crease of course, because this is more sort of a smoky eye. And then we're packing that shade Trance all over my lid now. was a brave choice when my foundation is done already, because it is giving me a little bit of fallout, but not too bad. It's going on super smooth and opaque. It's not a kind of foiled shade, it is just a shimmer shade, but there's a lot of pigment in it and it's going on really nicely. Just where the shimmer meets the matte in the crease, I'm just making sure that that's blended together. I've just got a Linda Hallberg 303 and no additional product. I find this one quite good for this kind of purpose because it's quite a dense sort of brush, so helps to really be firm with that and move the product around. I'm just going to keep things black and smoky. I was thinking about putting something bright in my waterline, but I'm not going to. I'm going to keep it dark and smoky. So I'm going to go with Black Core Pencil by Linda Hallberg in my waterline and lower lash. And then whilst that's still blendable, I'm just smudging that out with that same Linda Hallberg brush. Just going to take a touch more of that Storm shade and I'm going to blend out underneath with that so that we're connecting up in this outer corner. In my inner corner I'm going to go with a touch of this Frost shade and see how that looks. I hope I don't spoil the look with it, but we're going to try it. Just going to spray that. Oh, that's pretty. So that's the finished look so far. Just going to hop off camera for the finishing touches. I'll be right back with you with the finished look and my thoughts so far on the palette. Okay guys, here's the finished look. Finished it off with Epic Ink Liner by NYX to create a wing and my Bad Girl Bang mascara, and then lips today are Luna Beauty's Witch Bitch, which I think is such a beautiful blood red. It's perfect for this kind of season. I bought it last Halloween and I don't think I actually used it then, so it's its first outing and I'm obsessed. I think that's such a beautiful, beautiful shade. So the palette then, well, I know people talk about Revolution shadows as not being the best quality, but you've got to remember this was £12 and I think this intensity of smoke that I've managed to achieve is pretty impressive from a £12 palette. I mean, I did give it some help with some glitter primer, which I always do anyway, and then that base, but even so it's blended nicely and it's packing some punch, I think. The shades for me are like super grungy and kind of gothy, but not kind of the way that it normally is presented. So you normally get blacks, reds, silvers, but this you've got more sort of green tones and these kind of grungy sort of browny reds, I suppose you might say, and then this purple section here which I was really drawn to. So next time I use it I think I might do something with the greens, but there's a really nice sort of smoky kind of silver metallic there. I think there's some really nice colours for this time of year in this palette, and as I say, the ones I've used so far I've not had any troubles with, so I'm really glad I've got it. I love the artwork on the front of it and I just love the metal tin packaging of these palettes as well. So you'll have to let me know guys, are you planning on picking up this palette? Have you got any of the Forever Flawless palettes and what are your impressions on them? I'd love to chat about it down in the comments. And also, are you ready for Halloween? I literally can't wait. It's my favourite time of year for makeup. Just watching all of these transformations, you know, the special effects that people do. Never done it, don't think I can do it, but I love doing more Halloween inspired kind of makeup tutorials like this, you know, the more kind of grungy, gothy kind of looks. So it's definitely my time of year coming up now and I'm really excited for it. Hope you guys are too. If you're new to my channel and this was your first video, thanks for clicking on the video. Thank you so much for watching and I hope you might consider subscribing. But other than that guys, hope you're having a lovely day or night wherever you are and catch you in the next one. Bye guys.